got lost in the way. I don't know. I didn't see a reply. But today I sent him an email with some questions.
Right. So we're gonna go through them now.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
Today you sent it. Is it Because I got a few emails here. I'm just making sure I have them ready. All right, guys. Sorry about the delay. If this is the first time you're joining us, my name is Paschal. I started my online business in 2017. So ever since I basically started sharing some of my success and some of the things I'm doing, people reach out and ask questions. Probably you are here because you got an email from me or you saw my post on YouTube. I do host this live Q&A every excuse me every Tuesday as sort of a give back to the world, in my opinion, as in, because when I started, I did not have anything. I did not have any majority anybody. Without Mary, without Mary Biko. Thank you. Yeah, I did not have anybody to like give me the support, and when I started, it was totally strangers, people that I met online, started giving me the support, and I managed to crack. When I say I cracked, whatever that is, it's like a code. It's like some sort of mystery thing for beginners. Why people actually, the difference between people that succeed and people that fail. So I managed to get that, cross that line. So I do this webinars Q&A to help answer your questions. Maybe you are like me, similar in the past. You probably have some challenges. Maybe you're working multiple hours. You don't have time for your family. You don't have enough money saved. You can't travel back home because you don't have money, or whatever it is. You probably in a relationship where you don't spend time with your spouse because of your long hours at work. As a result, two of you argue all the time, or maybe you've already ended up in a divorce or something like that, or separation, or you're heading towards one. Online business, I was experiencing all these things all at once, but I knew that if I know how to make money online, then I should be able to dictate my own time and my own finances. So that's the reason you see my videos on YouTube, and you see my post everywhere online. I sell products online. I help people who are open-minded to learning it. It takes work. It's not, what I mean work is not literally like physical, because it's only a laptop that you need. You're not traveling, doing like manual labor, going to the farm and all that in Africa. It's more like more of a mental game. If you can overcome negative thoughts, basically, and that's what it is, you will succeed. It's like a guarantee. If you can hold on to your faith, your belief that it's possible for you to literally change your life within a very short period of time, the result will definitely show if you put in the work. So we're gonna go through the questions. So I normally give people who are on the call here like privilege because you showed up. So if you have any questions that you want us to go through, feel free, jump out. You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. You can turn on your camera. Feel free. Then I would, if it's like a leading question, hopefully maybe someone asks a question, because I have like loads of questions already piled up in the emails. So I will look at the charts. Then you can use the charts as well. If this is the first time that you're using Zoom, you can use the chat and type in your question, and I'll have a look at it and come back to it. If you are watching on YouTube, use the comment section on YouTube, and obviously I will have a look at that later. But for now, let's crack on with the first question. Now, I normally take time to explain these things because you might probably see me go over a few trainings because I have some slides that I use to help people understand exactly what is happening. Because to change your life, to build a business online, is two sides. There is spiritual side of it and there is physical side of it. So I take time to explain the spiritual side because nothing in this world, it's created physically without being created spiritually first. Very good example is the house you live in. When you moved in, it was an empty house. You first put a picture, vision, where there is no vision, my people will perish. You first stood by the door, said, I want the dining here, I want the TV here, I want the chairs here, and I want the shelf behind me. So you create that picture first in your mind, then before you move into physical action to actually move these things into place. So that is pretty much a creative process. So if there's any question related to that, might go into the psychology of, because I've invested in thousands, like probably most of you must have signed up to some online courses and they train. You hear the like $5,000, $10,000 courses. I've invested in almost all those courses, and this is exactly what they teach. It's not so. I'm giving it to you for free. You don't have to pay anything for it. But please, 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 pay very good attention. Go over the training if you need to go over it once or twice. Once you get it, it's like your success is more guaranteed than anything. It comes with wisdom. When you just understand it, your success is pretty much guaranteed. That's the way I look at it. It's the confidence that you radiate will show in everything. Any business you go into, whether it's affiliate marketing, e-commerce, will be prosperous because of what you have in your head. Right, so I'm gonna jump into the chat and see who's there. Hello, Muturi. God's power, how are you? And aside, hello, Pascal. Good evening. Yeah, thank God for everything. In Jesus' name, that's more like charts. So the first question is from Sam. Sam is asking, one main reason for not starting is the question, what am I going to present or provide? What's my product? What can I sell? Many thanks and help. So this is from Sam. This is probably, there's two dichotomies to this type of question. You probably understand that this person wants, I want to start a business online, or I want to make extra additional income, but I don't know where to begin. It's like, I don't even know if I'm capable of doing it. I don't even know if I am, if it's worth it in the end. So probably this is more like questions where, what will I be provided? What will I be selling? Yourself. Every person every good product that you see, this is the psychological part of it. First of all, the fundamental of any business, if you want to change your life, if you get into selling anything, let me explain that. The person that sells this water is solving a problem. Test. If you're thirsty, you drink water. The person that sells the case I use on this iPhone is to protect my iPhone. He's solving a problem to protect iPhones, iPhone protector. the person that built iPhone is solving a problem. Communication. How do I communicate to my father? So the fundamental of anything that you're going to do is to solve problems. Let's get that clear. Now, before you can solve problems, most people get onto the idea that success is for a particular type of people. I'm not born into wealth, so you don't visually see yourself as if you're going to be successful in whatever you do. And this comes from our old paradigm. It's more like our old pattern of thought, our upbringing. It's what clouds our minds to think this way. Now, what you don't want, because sometimes what you need to understand is every time God is constantly speaking to one of us, you have a reason. There's something in you that is attracting you to online business. You see an ad, you click, you go into it, you check. There's something inside of you. I want you to get that path. There is something that needs to be satisfied inside of you. That is, I always look at Bob, one of my mentors, say that is the spiritual essence of you trying to come out. So when I start, let me use myself as an example. When I started this whole online business, my main problem, just like you, to just earn money. How can show me how to make the money? Show me what product to sell. I did not get it in the beginning. So I ran in with that habit of trying to figure out the money. But as I went through the training, I started understanding that business is about solving problems. So one of the fundamental things they taught me was look at yourself as a person, as an individual. What is one problem? Just one. Maybe you might have multiple problems, but what is one problem that you are having in your life? Now, is there a solution for that? Now, the next part is how many people have that same problem in the world? Now, if you turn and look at the problem you have in your life, one problem, it could be anything. I'll use myself an example. Before I started, one of my biggest problem was I was scared I was going to divorce my wife and I don't want my children to be like single parents, grow up in a single home. Because I'm a victim of it. I know what it feels like. So I started seeing the pattern in trying to repeat itself from my parents. So I was so scared. I'm like, why do I always argue with my wife? Before we got married, we agreed to get married. We were happy. But why is it that we can't sit down and have a decent conversation? What is actually the problem? So as I was going through the training, this is where the secret broke out for me. Online business is simply communication. They were teaching how to sell products online without basically people click. You take yourself, for example, you must have bought something online. Did you see anybody there? Did you talk to anybody? No. So all you saw was either picture, text, or video. So what those videos or that text or the picture is doing to you as a person is getting you to click and buy. It's communicating to you. So communication is like it's one key thing that you must learn to be able to succeed online. Understanding how to communicate to people, get them to take actions without touching them. So you do this with pictures and all that. So as I was going through the training, I now started looking at the way I was behaving with my wife and all that. And I started looking at my communications to myself. Then I invested in some books. So I came across this book. It's called The Stranger's Secret by Elle Nightingale. So Elle Nightingale said in that book, I'm coming to the question because this is really important. Elle Nightingale said in that book, that the strangest secret in the world is you will become what you think about. Basically, you are already a product of your own thoughts. Whether you like it or not, wherever you are in life now, that is as a result of your own creation. That's your own thinking. The job you're in, you sat down one day, you applied for the job, it came from your mind. Nobody put a gun in your head to go to that job. You are the one doing everything in your mind. Now, as I studied this and went deeper and deeper, I came across this quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. We said, "What is the hardest task in the world? Is to think." So, as you know, as a Christian, you don't really begin to. What I'm sharing with you here, you might think it doesn't relate to online business, but this is the mental side of it. Because if you get this part, the product you will sell, the business you make, your success is just more like guaranteed. Because this is where, like furnishing your house, this is the part that requires mental work. So as I was going through this training, I started noticing how I was communicating with my wife. It was as a product of what I was thinking in my head. So what do I need to do if I want a good family, if I want a peaceful home? Change your thoughts. So that's where I started looking at the Bible. I started looking at some of the verses there. It's more like faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. That's how you change your mind. You must hear a particular thing over and over and over. So from then on, when I got into the training, they said business needs to, you need to sell products online, or you need to sell. I said, what can I sell? Just like, what's his name? Sam is asking, what do I sell? I don't even know what to sell. Now, there's something called affiliate marketing. It's called referral marketing. Like you refer people to a particular product and training or service, and you get a commission for it. So what the first part, the way Stewart trained us was very simple. He said, don't complicate this thing for yourself. Don't complicate making money for yourself. Pascal, if you think this training has helped your marriage in any way, do you think you can actually share this training with people who are experiencing about getting divorced or marital challenges or not spending time with them? Do you think if they go through the training that you've went through, that they can actually have a peaceful home? Would you be happy to help those people? I said, the answer was like a yes. Pascal, shoot a video, tell them exactly what this training did for you, like your testimony, and watch what would happen. As long as you meaningfully, genuinely want to help those people, because that's what it comes down to. The second part will be leadership. But let me stop here to get to Sam's question. So Sam, if you really understand what I'm saying for the past 5-10 minutes, excuse me, what I want you to look at is there is a problem in your life. You have. I don't know what it is. Just like me. Do you think that if you succeed online, maybe if you gain a new skill, maybe if you learn how to build a website or something, do you think that would help you solve that problem? Do you think that would help you solve that problem? Now, look at how many people that have that particular problem in the world. That is your audience. Those are your customers. Go and help them. Go and solve these problems for these people. Then to be able to succeed brings you back to the Bible. Love your neighbor as yourself. Simple. As long as you really, really care about people, your success is more like guaranteed. Because no, I don't care if it's crypto, Affiliate marketing, e-commerce, you're going to be dealing with people. It's people that will bring out money and pay you. So if you don't have a good customer relationship attitude, you don't have a welcoming spirit, a pleasing personality, you have to train yourself, because that's where your strength, the money that you're looking for is. So that is pretty much how to summarize this your question to like help you understand it. Now, what am I going to be presenting or providing? I've already showed you that. What is the product? Don't think about a physical product to sell, or a water as the product. The product to sell is you, yourself. Can you be honest in your dealings with people? That is it. Because it will transpire and it will show, it will reflect everything you've been learning in the Bible. This is time to practice it. This is not talk, because you will be challenged financially, you will be challenged mentally, you will be challenged all areas of your life. It's now that you have to now hold on to the word of God. God, this is what you have said. You said that you feed the birds of the sky and the fishes in the ocean. Can you provide for me? Then all you need to do is do your own part and watch your life be like a miracle. It's said he never sleeps nor slumber. All these things that you've been hearing before, you'll be. That is what I'm experiencing. I'm just telling you guys what I'm experiencing. I don't know. I'm just trying to tell you. It's more like you're living in God's hands, because there's a faith that comes with knowing. When you know something, so okay, I trust these words because in the beginning was the word. I trust that these words I'm reading in the Bible, once you trust it, fear leaves you. Because faith and fear is pretty much the same thing. They demand you behave a certain way without seeing anything. Fear said, I'm going to lose this money, so I don't take action. I don't do it. Faith said, okay, put the money in. Hopefully, it's going to come back multiple folds. Both of them will demand, excuse me, that you do the same. You take an action without basically seeing anything. So that is how I want to like wrap this one up. Again, the product is yourself. Can you be up and doing? Can you be a trustworthy person? Do you have the habit of people to trust you in doing business? This is all going to start transferring into your business, because I sell, this is one of my products here. It's exercise kits for doing exercise. Do I really want to help people lose weight? This is one of, again, I have, I don't say I have, I cancel that. I was diagnosed previously with high blood pressure. So doctor said, Pascal, what is, you can take this medication, amlodipine, lisinopril, and candidastin for the rest of your life. I'm 35. They're giving me medications that will control my high blood pressure for the rest of my life. And the doctor said, on the other hand, you can either try to lose weight and see if it will help you drop your blood pressure without taking the medication. So again, the same is a problem I have in my life. How many people suffer from high blood pressure, are taking medication, are not where they want to be because of stress from work? How many people are suffering from anxiety? All these things. What is it? Lack of exercise. I invested in this to help those people. Now, it's not just investing in this. I have, where do I find this thing to share? I can share it with you guys. I've created a training. Let me see if I can show you guys. That's what, when I was saying, when you want to help somebody, you really want to help that person. You have the person's interest at heart. So there is, let me share my screen and see if I can show you guys some of the cool things I'm doing. This is what you want to be doing if you want to be successful. I can tell you that. So I have a few subscribers here, about 10,000. And this is like a 30-day challenge. It's exercise. So I have this training that I'm using that has helped me get out of medication, doing 30 minutes exercise every day. If I go to follow-ups here, sorry, 1 second. Follow-ups here, you will see me. You can subscribe to my website. You'll be receiving this training. Once they buy this product from me, I give them a 30-day workout training, and day 1, day 2, how they start working out, things they will need to do every day. I can maybe, it's not like complicated like most people think. If day 2, what they will receive is probably um, they will have a skipping rope 100 times, high knees 100, jumping jacks 100, mountain climbers 100. They do it 4 times. It's 25 minutes workout, because to change your life, it's a change of habit. So I know if they do this exercise for 30-day period, they will begin to see improvements in their life. It's not just buying this. It's not, that's my goal, is to literally help them solve their health issues. Now, I want you to understand, I am not investing in these trainings and these courses because I know it all. It's just because love your neighbor, you care. So the investment has to come first before you reap the rewards. It's more of law of sowing and reaping. So you can't cheat God when it comes to that. Some people normally ask, how much do I need to, where will I start making the money fast? Become the person that really wants to help people, then watch the bank account change. I don't know if that makes sense. That's a little bit of a nutshell on how. So you need to literally put in the work, really want to help people, then that's what it comes down to. Your life will literally change, and you will be happy. And not just that you're helping them, your own health is also improving. So it's a win-win situation, in my opinion. So these are like the principles you need to obey to be successful online. Yeah, so next question. I don't know if he is. I don't think he's on the call. Yeah, what can you sell? Anything. Just find a problem that you can solve and solve it for people. The next one is this is from Ball Genius. Good evening. My name is Joshua. I'm 16 years old and I live in Holland. I have a very simple question. Can you mentor me? Yeah, this is one of the things that again, okay, first out of the gate, you need to be at least 18 to do the business, because Europe, they already consider you as a minority. So what I recommend to most people is your parents may be able to finance for you and create the account for you, but they manage the finances because you're a minor until you get to 18, but at least you have the mindset to learn and to implement and take action. Then you can be walking behind the scene as the face of the business, but literally your parents will control the account until, because of the money that comes into it and the other legal stuff, until you turn 18, be old enough to own your own business according to the laws of the government. Then do I mentor people? Absolutely, I do. I do help. Like I do help out, but I don't. I like people who take action, who inspire me, because I believe that we are all here to work together. If you want to change your life, I want to change my life. I want to improve. So it's more like where 2 or 3 come together for a common purpose, I am in their midst. So we support each other. I can invest in you if I see a potential, and you can invest in me if you see a potential. That's the essence of coming together as a team. But people don't invest in people they don't know. You do business with people you know, like, and trust. So we have a community of young entrepreneurs. There are lots, thousands of us. So I can just literally like share. So this is another webinar that is going on. This is a private. This is the one I manage. So it's more like so just come on. It's called Keep It Simple. So discussions. So we do have webinars almost every week. For some reason these videos are not loading. But these are recorded videos of trainings that we do that are like 2 hours every Saturday. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, it's every Saturday, 8 p.m., 2 hours. So you get mentored by me and you get to see what I'm doing. I get to see your screen. As you can see, we have 421 people in this group. Yeah, so I do mentor people. You just have to show up because I will show up. So the more you show up for these trainings, the more you learn, you implement. There's no excuse. Where you are this week, it's not where you're gonna be next week. Because we work in 4 areas of our life: your health, your finances, your self, and your social. That's your family. So you set goals in these 4 areas and you start taking action every week, being accountable to yourself. And example is okay, this was yesterday. I did is it yesterday? This was on Sunday, actually. It's not, I don't know why it's showing yesterday. Yeah, I did a 5-mile run. So it's just basically to hold yourself accountable that I'm working on my health, because that's one of my, you probably know that by now, my businesses. So I'm improving on it. So the more I get fitter and fitter. And there's this lady in the United States. She's into cooking African dishes and Zubi cooking. She's in Amazon. So yeah, this is what it is. What it is. It's that simple. There's one request. So if this is for people who are using the training that I recommend, because it's, again, it's one thing to say I want to learn online business. It's another thing to commit. It's one thing to say I want to lose weight. Is another thing to show up for training. So these people in the group have committed, both financially, not just financially, emotionally, because it's about being serious about changing your life. Right. So I hope I answered that question. So the next question, so 16, I do mentor people, those that take action. Let me see if there's any. If you have any question, you want to jump into the chats. Osai, I need to register, and how and where? What's the requirements? The requirement is just basically, what requirements? Just ask yourself. Again, okay, this is my criteria, my personal criteria to look out for people who will crush it, who will not fail. Can you commit to an action? Let me go through a small training so that to explain this a little bit better. I don't want to just get you into the training. It doesn't really work like that. Come on. So I'm going to pull up a slide here to help explain just one small thing. So this is what I look out for to help you create change. Now, the first thing you need to know is, no, where's that one? The first thing you must understand is you will become what you think about. So everything is going to come from your mind. Your success, your failure, it's in here for everybody. That is guaranteed. There's no excuse to it. Now, when I went into the study of this mind thing, you're going to be learning it. If I'll be helping you take some actions that would help you shift the mind. This is how every human being that you see on this surface of Earth operates. You think. We have two minds, the conscious, which is the one that we think with, and the subconscious, which is the one that controls our behavior. What we're looking to change is the subconscious mind, not literally the conscious mind. Everybody can say, I can think, I want to be successful. But when it comes down to action, the subconscious mind takes control, because that is where fear and all that faith is stored. So you think something, it goes through your conscious mind, which is your emotional mind, causes you to have a feeling. That feeling causes you to take an action. The action produces the result. This is the health you want to improve. This is the finances you want to improve. Now, to understand this a little bit better, the only thing that you need to change is the thought. It's your thinking. So there are only two types of thoughts. It's not complicated. It's very only two, negative and positive. It's as it sounds, negative breaks down. It doesn't build, positive builds. So your question is, what is the requirement? This is what I'm going to challenge you to do over the next 90 days. Can you think positive in every situation you come across? You try and harness the good side of every situation for the next 90 days. Stay positive. Refuse to allow anything negative to cause you to have a feeling and take an action to create a result. Can you think positive for the next 90 days? It's a challenge. So that is what I do even till today. So there are things that techniques and strategies I share with the guys in the training that to help them stay focused with the mind. Again, people don't succeed by accident. I don't have any special talent. God did not create me on a public holiday. I'm just like you. I just happen to learn something, invest in some coaching. I say, why is it that the masses don't have this information? Why do they have to pay thousands to learn it? I don't think so. It's just, I tell you exactly what you need to do. You can go and pay millions and millions for any course. It's going to come down to this basic thing I'm sharing with you here. It is not rocket science. You can succeed like this, like night and day. It's just here. It's just here. That's what it comes down to. So if you want to get started, I can share with you maybe a brief overview of what the training looks like. So first of all, so the training is called, what I would recommend, I don't know if you've done anything online before, but I'm going to allow you to I'm going to share a link in the chat. You can take it, take the link in the chat, and then I'll walk you through what you get when you click on the link in the chat. Again, it's very simple. It's not rocket science. Can you stay positive for the next 90 days, regardless? And watch miracle happen. That's the only thing I would say. Watch miracle happen. And people will think you're lucky. It's in the book. The Strangest Secret. It's in the book. He said, people will think you have some sort of luck or magic. Like, people look at me. There's somebody called me yesterday, and they were saying, Pascal, you have this wisdom, you understand this. And I'm like, this is Pascal. What is this woman talking about? So I don't have don't look at me as if there is anything special in, not just me, any other these guys that you see. We just happen to understand something, because if you change your mind, you will know how to solve people's problems. And all you just gotta do is solve it. So that link will bring you to this page. It's called the All-In Package. So basically, This is a video where I talked about the three things that you need to succeed online: desire, skill, and faith. So if you click this button, it will bring you to a page like this one. All you just need to do is fill out the form. It comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. And after that is $97 per month. Just fill out the form. And that should be able to bring you into the actual training itself, which is, let me log in now. Hope you can see my screen, which is this page. First of all, you create a profile. The company wants to know more about you and all that stuff. So for those that want to learn affiliate marketing, which is what I highly recommend if you haven't done anything online before, it's low barrier of entry, $99 to get started, and it does $97 per month. It's cheaper than Amazon. If you want it, Amazon is more expensive and more complicated, in my opinion, because I'm doing it now. You can see the product is there. So once you get into the training, there are 7 modules to complete. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. This is the overview of affiliate marketing. Basically, if I go into it now, it's called the system of selling online. It's a lifestyle business, something all you just need is a laptop. So this is basically what you need to build to succeed online. So Stewart will walk you through all these videos. So each one you complete, it will tell you 100%. Basically, it's a what and why you learn. So the module 2, which is the most important module, in my opinion, because this is where he talks about the spiritual side of life. I'm actually going through the training now myself again. So as you can see, module 2 is this. This is the part. I've only completed 68%. It's more like planning. You say if you have failed to plan, you've already planned to fail. So most people want to start a business, so they don't want to create a plan of their life, of the future they want to create, because everything is going to come from your mind. If you don't have a crystal clear picture of what's going on in your head, chances are you're just going to create nothing. What confusion, which is exactly what is going to be there. It's more of going to the Bible again to understand that Solomon said, where there is no vision, my people perish. So this module 2, when you say somebody repeated class, I repeated it twice because when I started, I was very stubborn. I just wanted to make money. So I skipped. I said, you're talking too much. You're talking too much. But don't behave like me, because it's tough. So yes, you can see most of it here. It's called your best life blueprint. It's more like you design the life you want. Introduction, you introduce yourself. Power of positive thoughts. Challenge yourself for the next 90 days and see what your life will be like. Is it possible? He's not teaching you how to sell product. He said, first sort out yourself, know yourself. Then Photopia, I talked about that, and your finances, your health. With your health, I put health first. Your health, your finances, yourself, and your social, your family. So you need to set goals in these 4 areas, because if you make a lot of money in finances, your health is down, you're not a successful person. If your health is good, you don't have enough money, you're not a successful person. So you need that balance in the 4 areas. If you have a lot of money, you have good health, but your family, you constantly argue with your spouse and your children are not doing well in school, you're not a successful man or woman. So there's a balance you need to understand. So that's why so he talks about the Photopia wheel, your passion. Again, this comes down to the question the other gentleman asked, what exactly do I need to sell? It's got to come from something. Do you really want to help people? It's got to be your passion. I just love exercise. I love helping people. I think that's why God created me. I don't know about you. So this is more of before you die, what do you want to do? you write down those things and start doing them because you're gonna die one day. Your ideal day, basically, how do you want to wake up and how do you want to go to bed every day? You literally write it down to clearly say it because there's a subjective process to that. When you visualize something in your mind and you put it to paper, it becomes words. In the beginning was the word. And when something comes from the spirit realm, you write it down, it becomes physical. You can actually then create it. You can visualize a picture of a table and then you sketch it first before you actually go and get the wood and other stuff to build the table. You have to write it down, your ideal day. You have to design. This is a compact trend. This is all you get for $99. The vision board. I don't know if you're into vision boards and all that, because you need to be seeing it every day. Because if you remember, I said you become what you think about. When you write these things down, you put it somewhere, you see it every day. Because what it does is it causes you to focus. Because if I can tell you now, but at the end of this call, you would have forgotten everything that you learned from me today. By the end of the month, you wouldn't even remember me. But if you have that vision somewhere hanging out around in the house, you don't need to look at all. When you pass it, it engages your mind to think about that goal, that vision that you have. So you do that, repeat. As long as it's in your house, you're passing it, is in your car. I have a gold card. Every time I open my wallet, it's there. So this is not like I'm bragging. It's just you practice what you preach, basically. This is my goal to make $300,000 in a single month. So I see every time I pay, I look at this, I visualize what will $300,000 feel like if I earn it. It's just fun. You have fun with life, basically. Then because the only thing it's doing is not rocket science, guys. The only thing it's doing is focus. Focus. Because what are you thinking at night now? No, I'm on this call. Maybe if this call finishes, what will be the first thing in your mind? You're thinking about going to work tomorrow. That's probably what you're gonna. Then you start preparing for it. Because it's a dominant thought it's dominating your mind. Then you do everything, you go to that work. You come back the next day, you see yourself, you're thinking about that work. So if you're not committed, if you don't invest or something that distracts you from that work, you probably be in that work till you die. I don't wish that for anybody, but this is a mind game. I want you to guys to, it's a mind game. It's not rock. It's very simple, but you need to put these things I'm sharing with you into practice. Just 90 days. It's 3 months. Watch what would happen. Surround yourself with people that will support that vision. See, we are in a training. It's not because we want to be there. It's because tell me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. If all your friends are employed, the only advice they will give is employment. It's because that's what it's in here. If the idea tell them that you want to start a business online, they'll tell that no, it's hard, it's tough. Then look at their life. Is it what it? So it's just what it is. I don't want to go too much. A typical day now. So when you create your ideal day, you create a typical day now. Then the next one is how do you bridge the gap? Because now you're seeing this is where I am. This is where I want to go. It's written down. What things do you need to do now to begin to bridge that gap to create this life? So this part takes time. I want to be really, this part takes time. And this is the part most people don't want to do. They jump into a training, show me how to make the money, show me how to say, calm down. it's not, show me, take the time to think about your future and plan it. So it is what it is. I'm not going to go through the whole stuff, but as you can see, that is what you get for the $99. So if you get into the training, basically that's module 2. And module 3 is now affiliate marketing. It starts teaching you about how to sell products online. That's when you get into online marketing systems, link generator, adding value. This is adding value to your customers, building a following. As you can see, I have a YouTube channel. I'm building a YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. That helps the algorithm to share my products and my business to the world and help people change their lives, because we're in the business of helping people. Then affiliate programs, there are thousands and thousands of things you can sell as an affiliate. But I always recommend people to start with the training because of the commissions that the way it's structured. You may not see it in the beginning. It's not something I can explain here. It's going to take a long while for me to explain it, but the training is built to help you succeed. It's not just there's a difference between I want to make money and I want to build a business. So it's designed to help you build something that is long-term. Because even if I don't do anything in this business, I am guaranteed at least $2,000 passive income because of people that have referred to this training that have built multiple businesses, and because they sign up to this hosting on websites, they're selling their stuff on their website, they're making money, and these people you just earn commission based on that sale that you made. That's affiliate marketing. That's why if you're new to this whole thing, start with affiliate marketing. It's literally straightforward. Then basically, he will talk you through different affiliate programs that you can participate in. There are millions of them. Everything now is online. Even Zoom that we are on now is an affiliate. They have an affiliate program. If you get people to sign up and use Zoom every month, every year is a yearly subscription, you get commission. So everything is affiliate. You can be an affiliate for Amazon. You can be an affiliate for Amazon. He will show you, but there is a structure to build something that when you find one customer, that customer pays you multiple times. So basically, when you find, let's say you register for a gym, you want somebody that wants to lose weight, is one customer, and they maybe invest in some training products like this, physical products, you earn a commission. Excuse me. They register for a training, monthly subscription, you earn a commission. They get a personal trainer. Not everybody will. Maybe if you get 100 people, maybe 30 will just buy the product, then 40 will get through the monthly subscription. Then the remaining 30 will get the monthly subscription and get a personal trainer. Everybody's going to do something different. It's like the parable of the sower. Some will fall by the wayside, some will produce 30%, some will produce 60%, some will produce 100%, 100-fold. So it's just, if you understand that principle, it's just about numbers. So yeah, then he walk you through how to build a very simple website. And so basically, step-by-step training. So this one, once you start this one, by the time you get here, you have a website ready. I'm ready to sit down. There's something called a mini site. You probably want an autoresponder. So autoresponder is this. This is an autoresponder. This is where you where you manage emails and newsletter and all that for your customers. So basically, where is that? So if you just buy anything online, you get a receipt instantly in your email. That's the autoresponder that does that. So you need to learn a little bit how it works. It's not hard. It's just like copy and paste, in my opinion. Then he'll teach you how to plan a promotion and how to create a marketing message that compels and sells. Basically, like I shared with you guys, it's not rocket science. This is where the rubber meets the road. Find a problem that you have in your life. Do you solve it for yourself and basically look into the world and help people solve that problem. So yeah, it is. That's what I can share with you. Yeah, aside, there is more in this life that we can see. It's bigger than us. That's the word. It's bigger than anything. Even Stuart says it's bigger than him. Because the more you go, the deeper you go, the bigger it gets. It's crazy. It's God. It's doing it's his world. So I totally agree with you. So the next question, I think we're on top of the hour. Does anybody have any question they want to share? God's power, you want to say something? No, you just jumped out. Or you can unmute yourself. You got one question? Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone listening to me. My question goes this way. Although you touched some part of it, I was going to ask some funny question. If someone signing into this business, must the person use a laptop, or and if it's a must to use laptop, yeah?
I would say yes. From my experience, I would say yes.
Okay, if it's a must, what kind of a laptop? Is it Chromebook or normal laptop?
Any laptop will do. Basically, this it happened to me. Any laptop that works will do. There's one blue laptop. When I first signed up to the training, my computer they are packed up. So I'm like, and I was scared I was gonna give up because if I don't follow through. So I went and bought one small laptop, HP, 220 pounds. That was back then. So I just used it. And then I was lucky I had an Apple Care in and that, so I took that one to Apple. It took about 2 weeks. So, but I just invested that 220 because I didn't want to lose momentum. I know my behavior. I just got started. If I lose momentum from this thing, I might probably not get back into the training. So that's why that's why I went and invested that money and got into that training. But now this is I use Apple. This is MacBook Air. This is the laptop I'm using right now. Obviously, it came from the business. Then any small laptop that has what's it called, webcam, basically all of them do have it now, so we'll do. Because what it is in the training here, module 1 and 2, you can do on your iPad if you have iPad or phone. But when it comes to module 4, let me show you. So like this page you're looking at now, right?
Yeah.
This page you're looking at now.
Yeah.
I want to show you what it looks like on a mobile. I'll right click, inspect. So you see, it has strength now. So if I have a mobile, this is what it will look like on a mobile. You see that? So
yes.
I can go here now at the top here, if you can see, and I change to, maybe you will see. You can do this on your laptop if you have it. It's on there. So what does it look like on iPhone 6, 7, and 8? This is what it will look like. So, so if you're using a tablet or a phone, you wouldn't know what it will look like on a on a phone. Sorry, on a laptop like this. You wouldn't have this option. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
so, yeah. So you wouldn't have this, like now it's big on the screen. It's a
bigger, a bigger picture.
It's a bigger picture. If you have a laptop, you have the option to see what it could look like. So because when you're building your website, you need to see what it looks like on a laptop, tablet, and phone, basically. So you have these options to see what they all look like. If not, sometimes it could look gibberish, and if it doesn't, it's not that straightforward. So yeah, so that's why I would always recommend a laptop. A very simple one, 13. This one is 13 inches. It will do. It's good, and it's fast. I like Apple because of it's more expensive and upfront, but you don't have the if, like, for example, if you go and buy what's it called, Windows or any of that Chromebook, they, when you buy it, they tell you need antivirus, then you need Microsoft Excel, Microsoft this. They start piling up this $100, $20 subscription, and by the time you know it, it comes to the price of the Apple. Probably not the first year, but over like 3 years, you realize this is the problem. With Apple, once you buy it in a box, off you go. All you need, all I need was the insurance. So if it breaks down in the next 2 years or so, something like that, I can take it, they repair it, they exchange it, and good. So I would recommend laptop.
Apple.
Yeah, laptop. I would recommend Apple. I'm an Apple fan. Don't get me wrong. The other ones, I still have friends that use other products, but I just like Apple.
Yeah, because Apple product is very expensive.
Yeah, it is in the beginning, but it's worth it in the end. It's something, it's built, it's what it's, I've used both of them. I'll go for Apple all day long. Yeah, that's my preference. Somebody can come and tell you HP or Asus is better. Fine. It's just an individual preference, but I'll go for Apple.
Okay, like someone who haven't got enough money to buy Apple, then you can go for
exactly. When I started, I didn't have the money to buy the Apple. That's why I bought that small. That's why I bought that small HP. That just kept me going through the training in that period. But it started freezing. You know, when you try to load one website, it will freeze because the memory wasn't big, and you don't get that from Apple.
All right, different. And does it have a? Okay, because when I search online, I find out that because I'm not the kind of person who've got more knowledge about a laptop, so I could see some is say 4 that is a 4 GB, something like that, 8 GB. So must it have a bigger space or something like that if you want to buy? Because the GB make it expensive, more expensive. You're going for 8 or something like that, 16.
The bigger the GB, the more expensive it is. But you need you don't need that big memory. You're not a videographer. You just need to, most of the things you'll be doing will be online. It will be on it will be the World Wide Web. So it's not like stored on your computer. The only thing I do on my computer now is images. Maybe my YouTube channel, if I'm doing the thumbnail, I might download, but I delete it. So I don't store a lot of stuff on my computer, so that frees it to makes it to run fast. If I'm recording videos, it's on YouTube. Everything is on the web, so that's why the stuff is it's fast. Yeah, try it. I think they do have payment options. Again, look at it as an investment in your business. You're always gonna get the money back. That's the way I look at it now. If you want to, one of my tricks that I used to buy when I'm trying to buy something that is literally stretching my budget. There's something Bob taught me. He said, 3 years ago, or even 2 years ago, it doesn't matter, last year, there was something that you bought on the 19th of January 2 years ago, and it was expensive. You'll remember what it is.
Oh, is it a question to me? Or
do you still remember? There's something you bought on 19th of January 2019. Do you still remember it? No, so 2 years from now, you wouldn't even remember the how much you spent on this laptop.
Absolutely,
in that way, it causes me to also, the next thing is take the action. So I just pay for it, then deal with whatever comes with it, because I know I'll forget it later. So it's a way you trick the mind to get what you want, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a training. You gotta do it in business. So it's something there are some tricks that you play on the mind to another thing you can ask yourself, um, think of your goal. Maybe your goal is to earn $10,000 in a month. Say if I'm earning $10,000 a month, will I be afraid of spending this money right now? The answer is no. Spend it. So you become the person you become in the process. It's as you, this is how you make decisions, because that goal is what's driving you to take actions.
Yeah.
So by the time you know it, you are that person. Then you realize, wow, you formed some sort of a way to overcome problems most people, average people, struggle with. So you do this over and over and over and over again. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. So it's just repeat.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
Thank
sorry,
you.
Jane Cruz, you got another question?
Pascal, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question regarding actually it's the two questions. First
Okay.
question is I have seen your video regarding the 2 hour per day, starting from module one onwards, right? Like having the mindset first, how the business go about, and then you run the business, right? So
Yeah.
if for example I will be following the 2 hour per day as you have suggested, at what month will I be able to run the business? So, for example, if I follow the 2 hours per day, at what month will I be able to run the business, like posting online, promoting online? And then my second question is, aside from the $99 per month, will I be should I be paying for like an ads for that? So, for example, if you're not financially
Will you be paying for, sorry, I didn't get that part.
like for paid ads, something like that, do I need to invest? Is there other expenses that I should be looking into?
Yeah, okay. The first question is I've already forgotten now. What's the first question again? Sorry. Um, Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. What's the first question regarding again? I was
Oh,
talking about ads.
because I saw your video regarding if I spend two
Yeah.
hours per day studying the modules, I would just like to know like what month will I be able to run the business if I follow the
Okay.
course that you have said that 2 hours per day?
So, okay, let's look at it this way. So the 2 hours a day is for you.
Yes.
What you need to understand is one thing. It's not like it's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of the only thing that needs to change is your habit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's once that changes, you have the result. So
Mm-hmm.
to change habits comes with discipline and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be disciplined to take actions, and you have to be consistent. Consistency means it's persistence, and that's another word for faith. You're
Mm-hmm.
doing something that you're not seeing the result, but you just keep doing it because you know other people have walked down that path, and
Mm-hmm.
you know if it worked for them, it will work for you. So you just know that and walk down the path. It's
Mm-hmm.
for your own discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Because most people, take for example, how many people now this year have made a commitment that they're going to register for the gym, or maybe the gym is closed, they're going to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
You probably know that most of them must have given up in their commitments as we speak, and most people are not going to follow through. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the same thing with online business. Most people will not follow through. So the only people, if you are committed in the process, is the money has no option.
Mhm.
than to show. If you stay consistent with your exercise, your dieting, the body has no option than to conform to give you the body you want. Does that make sense? It's just a byproduct of your consistency. And
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
so it's you have the day you start, that's the day you start. Get this. This is very simple. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Let me look for the definition.
Mhm.
It is success is the where did I write that thing? Oh, excuse me. So let me share my screen so that you guys can see. Where's that thing? It's it's you. This is we're talking about you now.
Mhm.
Where's the other slide? There you go. It's by L. Nightingale. This is the definition of success. It said success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal.
Mhm.
Now, what does this really mean? Very simple. Um, Success is this, you need to have a goal that is where you're heading to with your life. What do you want to earn by the end of this year in your online business? Maybe it's $1,000 a month additional, or 5,000 or 10,000. You need to a target. That is what's going to drive the mind to start navigating to tell you, okay, sell this product or invest in this training, or probably you already have a goal. That's why it's brought you here. So it's the
Mhm.
bringing the things to help you reach that goal. Now, what you need to understand is this goal is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Success is the next step. It's the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Success is the next step. Remember
Okay.
when I talked to you about your 4 areas of your life? If you're invested in this training and you're working towards $5,000 a month, every day you are angry, you're stressed, that's your life. You lived a stressful life. You did not live a decent life. Even though you get here, you will not be satisfied. Even though
Mhm.
you understand. So success is here, the next step. So if you get into the training, celebrate. Thank God have the money to, I'm great gratitude. I have the money to even start this training. You appreciate yourself where you are. They say living, be present with yourself. Then let the goal pull you towards it. Because when it's the goal is pulling you, you are not grumpy, you are excited, and that is a positive energy. It's on this side, it leads to expression, and that's what radiates, and people will see you as a successful person. Look
Mhm.
at every successful person that you see on the face of this planet that you think is successful. Their energy is different. When they
Mhm.
some people, when they enter into a room, they light it up because the energy they carry. So that's the enthusiasm. It's called enthusiasm. So it's not something you buy. You become this stuff. You you become a natural person. As you can hear the tone of my voice now, you can tell whether I am confident in what I'm saying or whether I'm just trying to make up things. You have the mind to intuition to detect that. You have that feeling. It's in everybody. So to answer your question, when you get 2 hours every day, it's just for you to break away from your mode that you have now.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have, I don't know if probably you have kids, you got kids? You
At
got,
home now. But I live with my sister. She has her kids.
yeah. So you probably have a family, you probably have a job that you're doing, you probably have a lot of people that you're looking after or that are looking up to you. You have bills to pay, you have a job that you need to keep. All these things is currently controlling your thoughts. It's like holding you like to ransom. So it's like dragging you through life. So the 2 hours every day is for you to begin to build a new paradigm. I did a training. Let me see. Is it this one? I is it this one? It's not this one. 1 second. Yeah, it's here. So it's the 2 hours every day is just to do one simple thing, is to change the mindset. It will help you change your mindset. It's basically causing you to think about your vision. That's the result that you want. 2 hours every day. Because what is happening, what is currently happening to you right now, it's a paradigm shift. It's more like a paradigm shift. So the faith comes by hearing and hearing. So in the Bible, they say that with a faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. So you have an idea, you want to start a business online. It's just like a small mustard seed that you're trying to plant and feed and grow. So, but it comes into your subconscious mind. The problem is the old beliefs you have.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know? When you hear starting a business online, does it frighten you? It's stored here. It's expensive. It's stored here. So it's kicking this dream away. It's kind of trying to suppress it. So when I say, I don't know if you were in the training earlier on, when I say the challenge is, can you think positive for the next 90 days? So the reason I said that is very simple. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. So the only thing you're thinking positive towards every day is to feed this small seed so that it will start to grow. And that's your belief about business. It's possible. I can. You build your first website. Yes, I think I'm successful. If I can build a website, then I can move on. Then you launch your first adverts online. Then you make your first $20. It doesn't change your life, but it creates that belief that it's possible. Then
Possible.
keep doing, and you see, notice this one will start to shrink gradually until this takes over. It's called. That's how you change the mind. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. So you need to surround yourself with things that would nourish this seed in your mind. This is like the science side of it.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to the practical, it's more like you need to be in the training. You need to open your laptop. This is the physical thing that you have to do now. You need to take action in the training. When you see something, you implement it immediately. That cements in that thing that you learned immediately. You're not like guessing. You're not gathering more information. You're taking actions. So that's what's going to grow your belief system. And that's what the 2 hours does. So once you get to a place where you're no longer worried about time, you know that you're going to be successful. As you just believe it. So now you begin to form that habit. All you just need to do is that habit will just take you straight to the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Good life, good health, good finances. Once you
Mm-hmm.
form that habit, you feed that over. But it starts with, you can't change all areas of your life at the same time.
Yeah.
You have to start literally small, gradually. So it's called the law of sowing and reaping. Um, you, this is a funny thing I normally use. If you get a woman pregnant today, you can't just go to her next week and say, "Where's the baby? Where's the baby?" So
Mm-hmm.
you basically need to allow gestation. You plant a seed in the soil. You can't go to the farm the next day and say, "Where's this fruit? Where's the fruit?" There's a gestation period for it to grow, and then the woman gives birth after approximately 280 days. Seed manifests, comes up after a couple of months or years. It's just a natural law of life that needs to take place. We can't change that. So if you have that wisdom on knowing that, okay, this is going to take me 90 days, all right, there's no pressure. I'm just going to do my work, um,
Mm-hmm.
cut, go around the crop, weed around it, make sure that it's feed it with manure. Just keep doing this for the next 90 days. You have that knowledge that the fruit will eventually appear at the end of the when the time is right. So
Mm-hmm.
that faith is a faith of knowing. So it takes away time pressure. When will I make money? It takes away how long is it going to take? How much do I need to invest? Because you know the end has no
Mm-hmm.
option than to happen. It's confidence. That's what you write. Then you radiate when you're getting up to go to the farm, you know confident that you just need to weed around it, come back.
Mm-hmm.
It's you radiate that it shows in your character. It shows when you open your laptop, you shoot your video, you try the first video to sell one product, it doesn't work. Say, all right, I'll try again. I'll try again, try again, try again. One day, a baby that wants to walk, babe, if you the first time you try to walk and you fail, your mom said, "No, I don't want you to injure. Stay on the floor. Don't worry. You wouldn't be walking today." But they let you try again, try again. After that leg gets stronger and stronger, and now you sprint around the whole place. It's just a natural law of life. Yeah. So the second part of your question, this took a long to explain. What was it again? Jesus Christ, my memory is bad. I told you guys, you probably forget everything that you know before. So what was the second part of your question? I thought I had it in my mind.
If, for example, if you have first run your business, if you will be needing to, is there any other expenses that you have to at least foresee, like paid ads or any other else
Yeah.
that we have to set money for?
Yeah, so it was more like how much will it cost me before I start making my money back? Or how much do I need to put up front, that sort of a thing.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
The reason I said affiliate marketing is like a low hanging fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's much cheaper and much
Mm-hmm.
friendlier business model to start with than Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon is a lot more
Mm-hmm.
expensive. Yeah, so when when you start, it's 99
Mm-hmm.
a month, $99 one-off payment, then $97 a month. Now, again, going back to belief, the mindset again. Possibly, what you need to think now is you need to begin with the end in mind.
Mm-hmm.
The life you want, you need to walk your way back down, set goals to actually know the step that you need to take. Let's say,
Mm-hmm.
for you want to earn $1,000 in the next 6 months, your first 1,000, maybe your first dollar online, maybe in the next 3 months. Then you need a website. You need to advertise, right? So advertising may be $5 a day. Then for you to advertise on Google platform, you need a website. Okay. You can do free strategy. I'm just using my own formula formula here. Then you need a website. For you to get a website, you need a domain.
Mm-hmm.
You need for you to get a website, you need to host the website. For you to get a um, host a website, you need a domain. For you to learn how to even do all these things, you need a training.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense? So, which one? And for you to get into this training now, for example, if you want to use the same one I use, it's $99 and $97 a month. Now I have the $99, but I don't have the 97. I don't know how I'm gonna pay. I don't think I can keep up this type of payment for a long time if I don't see anything coming in. You need to understand this principle. Where you need to start with where you are, what you have, and move because you believe the end. You believe you're going to make the money at the end. Again, you need to sow before you reap. So what you need to understand is what is lacking in my mind when I started was I spent 7 years dwindling on this. Is belief. What do you believe today about yourself 6 months from now? Because that belief will drive you to take action. Do you see yourself? That goes back to vision. Do you see yourself successful a year from now? It's a mental game. It's not rocket science. It's do you really see yourself? Then what you need to know is that you need to grow your belief system. There are three things that grows the belief system. What grows your belief system? Three things: the words you speak, the images you look at, and the right emotions. Emotion of love. These are the three core ones: enthusiasm and faith. So in the words you speak, in the beginning was the word. So you need to start saying positive things about yourself. I listen to positive messages every day, audio books, just to keep my mind sane because of the pressure that comes with running a business. You just need to, it's just the way you train yourself. I don't listen to the news. There's a lot of negativity coming out of it. They tell you coronavirus, all that stuff. Before you know it, you have you're depressed. So you want to manage your energy. Excuse me. So the words you speak in the beginning was the word. So you need to start monitoring what's coming out of your mouth. Remember, it's from you. Before anything comes out of you, you must have thought about it. You become what you think about. So if you speak positive things, I'm going to be successful. I am so happy and grateful now that I am $3,000 a month. I earn $5,000 a month in my online business. Now is I earn $100,000 a month. I'm so happy. And so I do it over and over. So I train my mind to give me, because my mind is what's going to get me to find a product, tell me where to invest, tell me ads to run. It's going to come from here. I can watch the training. The more I watch the training, it guides me. So at the end, I need to take the action to support what's going on in my mind, the self-confidence. I talk to people about self-confidence. Then the images that you look at. I talked about this if you were in the training and earlier on, the vision board.
No,
Signs.
I was listening.
Yeah, signs and all that. You need to put up signs in your house telling you where you're going. If my bathroom now, you will see $100,000 bill. It's just something that inspires you to wake up in the morning, get up and go. There's work to be done. There's no time to. Then your emotions. These are the emotion of love. You need to, again, this is the core of everything that you're gonna do. You need to love your customers. Enthusiasm. This one needs to be in check. You don't have to hype yourself. Of faith. This one is where it's impossible to please God without faith. So it's impossible for you to achieve any outcome if you don't have faith in yourself, because God is in you. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So what you need to do is, this is the psychological part of it now. I'm just gonna run through this quick. Let's say this is your goal and you have decisions to make. this is the goal that you want. Maybe it's $5,000 here, or let's say in 6 months time, or one month's time, or 2 years time. It doesn't really matter. The mindset is to create a belief. You need to take the action. You need to first, maybe if you build a website and you launch your first campaign, that will give you the belief that I can get to the next step. So there's a part of it that is spiritual. Nobody understands it. As long as you are walking down this path, God said I feed the fishes in the ocean and I feed the birds of the sky. How much more you I created in my own image. As long as this is your calling, this is what you really want to help humanity with, whatever you want, everything that you need will be provided on the journey. This is where the faith comes in. So you may have you first have to start with what you have. If somebody might loan you the money, you might find invest in you, but people will invest in you not now, when you must have walked the first mile. Then you walk the second mile, they start, oh, this person is serious. Maybe you find business partner. Maybe you have $1,000, that person has 1,000. You come together and you keep, as long as you have a common goal. So it's gonna be different for everybody. So, but what you need to understand is this dream, anybody get hurt in the process if you achieve it. So are you going to change lives? Are you going to help people? Are you going to help children, mothers, fathers? That's what you need to focus on. So watch the next part and watch the miracle happen. Again, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you want to use the training, I think I put a link in the chat. Yeah, there's a 30-day money back guarantee. You can put it again. You can double check it. Again, feel free. I will invite you to my to my webinar. I don't complicate things. It's accountability. Every week I ask you, what have you done? And like we're going into February now. I'm setting my goals. I'm planning what I need to do the whole of February. All I just need to do is I plan it between now and tomorrow and next. February 1st, I know the exercises. I know what I need to do in the business. I know what I just do it. But I know with full faith, God will take care of the rest.
Okay.
It's that's how I operate. Yeah.
Sorry. So Pascal, just because I don't have a laptop yet, I'm still waiting for my finances, so I will be able to buy a laptop in the next few weeks.
Okay.
However, I'm really interested to start just to go run through the modules. Is it possible for me to view it? For example, I'm sharing a desktop right now and I have a tablet. Is it okay if I do that right now, or do I need to sign up just a single device when I enroll, or can I browse it in any device?
Yeah, if you were on the call earlier on, I shared with God's power
Uh,
that module you need a laptop, but you can start module 1, 2, and 3. Because this is more like watching videos and taking notes and creating writing a map. So you can do this 3 on your tablet, but when it comes to definitely need a laptop.
Okay,
So
because I don't have a laptop yet. Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
now, yeah. So if you look at this, let's say this, you do it 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So
Okay.
you do a module 4 by 4 weeks. So if you think you can get a laptop in 4 weeks, again, it's all up to you. You commit today or you wait till then. But again, it's all up to you how you decide it. But the fundamental still remains the same.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks, Pascal.
I hope that helped.
Yeah. Good.
So the next question, I think we are almost out of time. Again, and this one is from another Samuel. He says, so how do I subscribe? I think I'm gonna just take a two or three more questions, and that's it. I'll call this a wrap, so other people can. But this one is gonna be quick. So how do I subscribe to this online coaching? It's very simple. I've shared that. Again, how do I succeed in this online journey to financial freedom without university education? Now, I don't think you need university education to succeed here. Look around you. Elon Musk didn't finish. Was it Elon Musk? I don't. Bill Gates didn't finish school. Most of these billion Richard Branson, most of them didn't finish school. Elon Musk, in fact, the richest people in the world dropped out of school. So succeeding is about managing people. You leverage systems and people. So if you have a good communication skill, if you have a good way of rapport with people, then your chances of success is more. So that's what I would say. Not down to education. It's gonna come down to your personality. Are you the type of person that kill people when you give them work, or are you the type of people that help people? So it's gonna come down to you helping people. So you can succeed without university education. There are proofs everywhere that people that drop out of school succeed online. Yeah, I want I want to know all about online business. I'm not sure I really understand that question. Online business. There are different ways to make money online, so I don't know how to say it. You want to know more? You better go into the training. That's the only way you learn it yourself, rather than me telling you. It's best you experience it, then you learn. I'm not sure I understand that question. And thank you, Pascal, for your encouragement. I'm at work now. Okay, by the grace of God, in the morning, I'll study the training tips. I'll message you after. Thank you, Lord. All right, this one is just more like a comment. I think I'll take two more. Elizabeth says, I've seen you.
Hello, Pascal. What's the name of the book?
It's The Strangest Secret by Elle Nightingale.
The Strangest.
The Strangest Secret by Elle Nightingale. Just listen. Yeah. You can. I think it's on YouTube. You can actually listen to it on YouTube as the audio.
Okay, thank you.
So the next one is from Elizabeth. I have seen your email for years and refused to join due to past disappointments. I spent over, is that 100,000? Jesus Christ, 100,000 online. Today I join, please help me so that I succeed. I am 60 this year. I'm really fed up. I am author, counselor, so I need all the help. Elizabeth. Wow, there's a lot in this one. You probably have the desire. You're open to learning, so you want to learn a new skill. All you just gotta do, if you're in the training, let me see. Have you signed up? For this one, it looks like they have signed up. So it's probably going to be just 1 second, guys. I don't want to keep you guys any longer than necessary. I just want to check. Oh, you've already signed up. All right, no problem. So I'll send you an email to join my private Facebook group, so I can see what you're doing and maybe hold you accountable for the next 6 months. Yeah, and to help you move forward. That's what I can do. So Elizabeth, watch out for my email. Okay, 3 more. Thank you for advice, Abimbola. Well appreciated. Thanks. This one is from Vada. Thank you for your persistence and patience. You seem like a good bloke. Am I a good guy, boys? People tell me I'm good. I'm good. I think I am. Nice, lovely family. I do sorry, excuse me. I do actually want to do this course and engage with what you're offering. I have had other time commitments and money issues, which are now starting to fade away. Good. What would you help me factor into my life if you could give me a practical overview or in a nutshell as of as to the money and time cost? If I have to, if I have this, it will help me see my way to engage. All right. So I think this will be the last question I'll take. Um, most people think, again, don't get me wrong, this is my own perception, this is my own understanding. They think if you have all the money in the world, you will succeed. If you obviously it gives you advantage, but it's not a guarantee to success. In fact, most people that I see that succeed are not people that have a lot of money. They are more people that are open to learning and investing in themselves. So if you are ready to invest in yourself proper, what I mean investing in yourself, I don't just mean money. Money is included. Paying attention, listening to audiobooks, going through the module, taking action. What I mean taking action is like when you watch the training, they said click here, click here. You actually click here, click here. It's not like you watch it like a movie. It's not a movie. So you take the action that is required, then yeah, probably that's majority of habit of people. Then you have this Matthew 7:7, ask and it shall be given, seek and you shall find. That ask is a problem most people have. They bump into a problem, they don't ask questions. They try, and they they just simply try not to, they give up. That ask comes with humility. Because if you think you know it and you're trying it, it doesn't work, the reason you're not going to ask for help is because your ego is in the way. So if you're humble, I will lift you up. And so that's I think that's my response to the last question, guys. I thank you guys for showing up. God bless all of you. If you're already in online business, you need help, you need support, I do private coaching and all that. So I'm gonna put a link in the chat now. So I would recommend you to feel free, book a call with me. So you're gonna see my calendar. Probably you have to it fills up quickly. So the earlier you book, the better. So I'm just gonna put it in the chat. Oh, Osai, you like to have the chat involved in this? Yeah. Feel free again. Yeah, I'm gonna put my link in the, my calendar in the chat. Yeah, so it's there now. You can actually copy and book a call. Excuse me, if you have your own website, you need me to look at it, or you want me to have a look at what you're doing, or help you organize or create a plan, I'll help you do it. There's no charge to it, it's free of charge. All you got to do, show up. Show up for your future. That's the way I promised God I was going to help people, and I do my best. I can only do so much. All right. And I want to use this opportunity to tell you guys that I have started making sales in my Amazon business that I launched during lockdown. So God is good. So I'm still learning it, like most of you know, but I started affiliate marketing a long time ago. So that's why I'm a bit successful in it. In fact, it's the money from affiliate that I used to start this e-commerce. So look at next year and the year 2021, this year, 22, 23. your life can change. You were successful. This is what my mentor always says. You were successful in the end. Don't give up. It will get tough. You might feel challenges. Just turn on to the Bible, feed on some of those words, because that's what it's going to come down to in the end. You practicing what's in the Bible. Eliminate procrastination in your life. Be truthful in your dealings with people, and basically have faith in God, and you will benefit not just in your marriage, with your children, all areas of your life. You will be a very happy person, a well-balanced person, and there's some joy that comes with it that you can't buy with money. And that's what I wish for everybody. So take time. If you need help, reach out. Apart from, let me jump onto YouTube and see if there's anybody there. Yeah. Good evening. My name is Joshua James. Oh yeah. I already answered your question. I think, yeah, I already answered your question. So, all right. Cool. So I'll mentor you, Joshua, but you're still underage, so you might want to get your parents involved. Let me say that again. So apart from that, guys, God bless you, and see you next week if you have any challenge. All right. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.